I've always been asked, is land speculation a good idea? Well, for those who don't know, land speculation is whereby somebody buys land with no intention of building, at least not in the short term. So they just buy land and they let it be for like 3, 4 years, 5 years later, with the option of selling it at a profit. So just for context, picture me, I have $1 million somewhere. I want to invest in real estate. What do? I look for land, let's say an acre. I negotiate to 1 million. I pay the piece of land. I do the transfers. The title deed reads my name. Everything good. Now, what do? I have an option. One, I can do something temporary on it, or just let it be bare. And 5 years later, 3 years later, I can sell it at a profit. Now, that is what we call land speculation. And there is always this statement that people construe it to mean land speculation. There is this quote, they always say, buy and wait, don't wait and buy. With that option, yeah, just to give you that context. Now, is it generally a good idea? The answer is yes and no. Yes, in the sense that real estate will always appreciate in value. It may not appreciate at the rate you may wish it to appreciate, and then also it will also at the time of disposal, it will also depend on the circumstances around it. Like, let's say during COVID, when the COVID period, when the COVID pandemic hit, most of the properties value shrinked because people are not making any decisions. People are not ready to to invest in hard assets. They wanted to remain liquid because they didn't know what would happen and all that. Yeah, so yes, it is a good idea because properties will always appreciate in value. And then also, you can buy a piece of land, let's say in the middle of nowhere. Then the county government or national government just comes up with a plan to do a road there, an access road there, or a tarmac road there, or a maram road there. They can easily do electricity connection through the area, and also they can do water connection, just for whatever reason. Or they could buy land around the area to do their own projects, and all of a sudden the value of the pieces of land around it go up, and by that also yours might go up by the same. uh, that is one. Then the other option, where it can be a good idea, can be where you buy the land with the general objective of holding on to it, and then you sell later. But in the meantime, in the short term, what you do is you can do temporary residences. Like, let's say you've seen these mabati houses whereby somebody builds mabati houses and then rents them out for like 2,000, 1,000 bob. And then when they are now ready to resell it, or they want to do something else, they can uh, they can easily demolish it and do something else. Yeah, so that is possible. No, in the sense that it holds on to your money. You will have like $1 million stuck there for like 5 years, which you might have developed the piece. If it is selling the units, you would have made your money, capital gains. You'd have received your cash flows and even exited the project at a bigger profit, and then you go to another one and another one and another one. So it is a tricky question. It all depends on your objectives. What do you want to do? If it is just holding on to your money for like 5 years at a better rate than holding it in the bank as a fixed deposit, or investing it into stocks which are more volatile than even real estate, then it's a good idea. But if it is in terms of a general investment strategy, I don't think it is.